Hey everybody.
Hi guys.
Good to see you again. It's been a while. Happy New Year.
We haven't been on.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a month.
It's been a minute.
Well, we're here live from Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see, our beautiful city in the background here. Today, we're pretty excited about this topic.
Yeah.
It's something that my video has been working on for a while, and that is finding there's four types of
website providers out there.
And how you can find the right one to work with. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
and since it is the new year, do you have a New Year's resolution?
Trying to be more active.
Yeah.
Get out and walk. So many places to walk around out here.
Very cool.
I don't know. Just get out of the house. Get out of the house more. What
Absolutely.
about you?
I think mine's like when I go to. I'm trying to save money too. So
Save money. Yeah.
I decided when I go to a restaurant, I'm just getting water. And I'm doing the whole lemonade thing.
Yeah.
Just get a bunch of lemons.
Yeah. It's like save money, be more active, live a better life.
Exactly.
It's all the above, really.
Yeah.
Well,
but
great.
if your New Year's resolution is to build a website,
it's the perfect time to start.
Yeah, and we can help you with that. Today, we have 4 website providers, like we said, that we can help you with. And the first one, Mikey G, is the DIY.
Yep, DIY.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're kind of starting with the bottom here. We're going to move our way up, but we're going to start with DIY. And DIY websites are really interesting. So there's a couple statistics out there. They're great solutions for DIY. Squarespace, Wix, there's a ton of them out there. And there's all sorts of templates and everything you can download. There's some interesting statistics that we like to throw out there for DIY stuff. And that is basically that 90% of DIY projects never even launch. And then out of those, only one of those so basically 1% of all DIY projects, the client is satisfied with their or the user is satisfied with what they've generated, and that is alarming. I mean,
so Mikey G, this is why we really suggest just using these type of DIY projects just for what is it?
A landing page, a splash page, a personal website. I mean, portfolios are great for that.
Yeah. But not really even for a small business. We don't even want to go there with them.
Because they're really not designed for that. I mean, I've seen a few solutions out there. We come across stuff all the time, but they're really not for full businesses or medium to small businesses.
Right.
And
another thing you want to think about is all the maintenance you're going to have to put into it yourself if something does happen. Just updating it constantly.
Yep. You wear all the hats. You're in charge of security. You're in charge of updates. You're in charge of content. And then there's tons of technical things there that all of a sudden you're wearing all those hats at once.
Yeah. So if you do have a small business and you're just starting out, that moves us to our second website provider, which is the freelancer. So a solo website provider and designer that you can actually sit down and talk with, and they're on their own.
Yep.
And usually it's skills vary, costs will also vary as well. And remember that you're dealing with one person. So
I've seen some amazing freelancers out there. Seriously,
amazing,
really great, and oftentimes you can save some money by going freelance. So it's a great solution.
Yeah.
Oftentimes for businesses just getting started out, and then
but just keep in mind also with a freelancer, they're probably growing too. So they could go off to a bigger company and start working with them. So those are some things to keep in mind. But freelancers really are great for your smaller businesses just starting out. And then so say you outgrow a freelancer, or they outgrow you and move on, but your business is making a little bit more revenue, and you got maybe 4 more people in the company. That's when you would use an agency website provider, which
Movidia's an agency. That's us.
So you would use us. So basically, if you're making 250 plus in revenue, and then like I said, 4 to about maybe 50 people in your business, where you don't want to wear all those hats. So you want to, give that to your website provider, the agency, and they can help you with everything, setting up wise for a small business.
And that's where there's just an amazing upgrade that happens when you move to an agency, because oftentimes you're getting a diverse set of skills. added to your, so
Absolutely.
The great thing about, there's great things about freelancers, but it's only one person, and they may be really, really experts in one area of design or of development.
Right.
But with an agency like Mavidia, you're getting a great developer, a great designer.
Yeah.
And then, if you have business questions, you can kind of move up and ask more strategic web questions.
Yeah, and then you can definitely get into the SEO then.
And SEO, and
which
then
is huge.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And then too, you can kind of scale your project to your needs, right? So with Mavidia, I know we have several website packages, starting at low, and then we also, if your business ever gets to the point where you really need a custom, full scale, awesome web application or anything like that, we have that as well. So right, you're getting a full gamut of skills. Right. And a diverse set of people to work with. Yeah,
it's really a company, like, you can grow as your company
Exactly,
grows.
You grow with us, we grow with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and since, it's just a great solution, and it's competitive pricing, which is, everybody's wondering, everybody's wondering about that. We wouldn't be doing ourselves any favors if we didn't throw that out there. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, what happens if you have, like, a national brand?
Yep, so you make the big leagues, right?
So you make the big leagues. And someone like Mavidia might be a little bit too small to handle all of that because you need the constant updates. You have a national brand here.
Right.
So with that, you would use a website firm.
Yep, your website firm, yep. And that, really, that's when you almost turn over the keys, right? So you're saying, that's a lot of revenue coming in, huge budgets moving out, and you're turning it over to a firm that's been doing web production for X amount of years, and they're going to take everything, usually, right? And really just manage that website and do everything with it.
Yeah. These are for way larger companies with a big marketing team behind them,
right.
and a lot of money to do that. What we're talking millions, 7 to 10 million.
Yeah, that's
right?
a lot. Yeah,
and the revenue is what they're making.
Yep.
And just those bigger websites that national brands need, so they go to.
And that's when you start. That's when you need to start thinking about. I have constantly evolving content and constantly evolving businesses. Super fast growth, whatever it is, right? You're going to need a provider that can scale to that.
Right.
To that scale. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. So just to recap, guys, so our 4 types of website providers are the do-it-yourself.
DIY.
So that's us. Like, that would be me doing it, which wouldn't be good. Not
2,
someone like Mikey G.
Freelance.
So that's
your one-man show.
And then 3 would be Mavidia, an agency.
Us.
Yep. So give us a call when you're at that point.
That's
we
the
would
sweet
really
spot,
appreciate it.
really.
Yep.
It just sounds like an agency. Or maybe we're biased.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding?
I don't know.
But yeah, it's a good sweet spot for businesses. And then 4, you make it big time, and you're going to move up to an agent, or a website firm. A website firm is the 4th one.
Absolutely. So we helped you today. If your New Year's resolution was to start a website, hopefully we're starting you out on the right foot there. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back in a couple weeks. And once again, if you ever need to reach out, mavidia.com, we'd be happy to hear from you. And if you want a certain topic for us to talk about, we're happy to do that as well.
Yes, comment in any ideas.
Let us know.
Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to, if you have any questions, of course, let us know.
Yeah.
Kimmy.
Awesome.
Mikey.
Great.
Signing off from Nashville.
Bye.
See you guys. Have a great day.